But first of all, congratulate you, Man United, for the win the FA Cup. It was, I think my game plan the first half was not good. The second half was much better. We were more intense, in part because we were 2-0 down, and when that's happened, you don't have anything to lose, and you make a step forward. It was a tight game. We gave away the first goal, and after they make a good transition for the second one, we didn't close well. But credit to United for the second goal, the quality they have, and after we tried, we had the clear chances. Second half is not easy because they defend so man marking, and they follow really good the pockets, and the transitions was there. And but we had the chances, and unfortunately we scored a goal a little bit late. With the chances we had before, maybe the game would have been different. But the team was there. Like all the time, when we lose, we are there, and yeah, disappointed today. Like it's normal, and all teams that lose the finals. But the season has been again extraordinary, and fighting for all the trophies in the good way, and rest and come back next season.
Ben.
Pep, you, after the final whistle, went to each and every one of your players. Why was that important? What was the message you gave to them after a great season?
No, come on. So we talk and hug each other and say, now we are sad, and celebrate tomorrow what the incredible achievement we have done, and come back. So it's simple as that. In football, in life, you win, lose, and it's the way we lose is what you have to do, especially in the second half, and even give up and go.
Hi Pep, you also went up to Eric afterwards. Given the season he's had, the pressure he's been under going into this game, is there a part of you that even in defeat can be happy for him, given the difficulties he's gone through, or for you is it just purely win-win-win?
But the decision they have to take a decision, so I don't know, but of course he's a lovely person, a good, extraordinary manager, so of course win the FA Cup is important for them, like was last season for us.
Pep, it's your title parade tomorrow. Does this result just take a little bit the shine off it?
No, the feeling, of course, when you lose a final, you're very disappointed. But we celebrate good this week and all the journey in the Premier League. So when you make 91 points, it's because we won a lot of points, and the journey was really good. But what I said, you have to be so proud and celebrate what we have done.
Hi, Pep. Did you, with the performance in the first half, did you feel that the players seemed to look a little bit sluggish?
No, we are not. For my decision, we are not in the right position to attack them. It's my mistake. I didn't. Game plan was not good.
So do you not think the celebrations after the title win and?
Completely the opposite. They were focused, and how we reacted in the second half was really good.
Just up to Sam before the embargo, please.
Hi, Pep. You've mentioned a couple of times it was your mistake in terms of the plan. What did you have in your head? What were you thinking before the game?
The players know it. The players know it. The reason why. Tactically was not good. I had the feeling I was not good today.
But what were you looking for? What you must have had an idea going into it, thinking, well, this is what we want to do.
No, you plan a game for different positions, but after that it didn't work. As simple as that. And even with that, we arrived 2 or 3 times in the final third in the byline, the crosses for nothing. We did it. They make one shoot, the goal away, and the goal for Maino, and no more than that. And as always, when we play against United, we have more or less the control, and normally we create the second half. We were not able to do it.
Well, this is what it means to Manchester United and their fans, and I'm sure their manager Erik ten Hag, who's kindly joined us live here. Erik, congratulations. What does this mean to you personally to win the FA Cup like this?
No, it's not about me. It's about the club, and especially this team. We had a very complicated season. We had a lot of setbacks, and the team had to deal with it every time. Every time we were criticized, we had bad performances, we were unhappy with ourselves as well, and every time we had to get up, and that is what we did. We stand one more often up, and then we fell down. And today was a very good performance, but we had now players on board. We had some luxury problems to make, and then this team can play football, and I'm sure, and I told it before, we are in the right direction, but we are by far not where we want to be.
How confident were you coming into this game today? We all know what Manchester City are. How confident were you that you could win?
You made the point. Manchester City is the best team in the world. No doubt. They play incredible football. They didn't lose for 30 games. I admire them. Pep Guardiola, the way of play he brought in, the players, some incredible players. But we had a hope, we had an idea we could win this game. Because of all the setbacks, and also in the previous games against them, we had the idea, we had a foothold, and we had a chance to win a game, and even we could be competitive. And then, of course, you need a little bit luck that they probably not had their best day, and then the belief gets stronger, and so we won the game.
I just wonder what you said to the two teenagers who scored for you today. We saw a lovely little shot of you embracing them. It's the first time ever two teenagers have scored in an FA Cup final. Was there a little message to them there?
We worked so hard. They worked so hard. And the staff did an incredible job. The academy, don't forget them. But all the coaches from under 21 and all our coaches, they work so hard to develop them. But in the end of the day, they have to do it. And I say, hey, remember this feeling. And I said, Kobe Mino last season when we won the Carabao Cup, make sure that you are next season, you are on the pitch and celebrate this. Because this is the best feeling you can have. Winning a cup and FA Cup is really huge. That is absolutely the truth.
Eric, how do you translate what we saw today, which was a very good performance, into a performance like that every week? Because you know where you finished in the league. I don't need to tell you that. Everybody knows. How do you translate that into some consistency?
When we want to be consistent, first we need players available. That is because in this tough league, you can't compete when you don't need all the players available. Today also we miss really strong players, ability players like Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Casemiro. But with us it was crazy. We had 15 partnership centre halves. We used 8 centre halves. We didn't have a fullback on the left side. We over the course of a season we didn't always had a number 6. Our striker was 3 times injured, Rasmus Højlund, and we had only one. So if you want to be consistent, first of all you need the players to be available, and then you need competition, because that players that they have a need to perform. Now they can underperform and they needed to be in the team. You have to line them up because we don't have other players.
You must be proud as well, Eric. We've always questioned players about the quality at Man United, but characters and leadership. They showed character today, which I've questioned and a lot of people have, but you must be proud of that side of it today.
I know also some progress very good in that matter, like Bruno Fernandes. I think he's a great captain, but of course it helps absolutely when you have Rafa Varane is there. Now Licha Martinez is returning. Also Scott McTominay gives a lot of energy into the team. Onana, don't forget him in his leadership. So yeah, we have some leadership abilities in the team, but we have to improve it much more.
But you should listen to them pundits anyway. The pundits take no notice of the pundits. Hey, come on,
Eric, I want to...
You had trouble to manage a team.
So no, I won a championship at Sunderland. Give me some praise. Hey, come on, don't be too harsh on me.
But I said to you, you did
some tough things.
I agree.
As well. I agree.
Eric, forgive me, I need to ask you one question. They all want to know, all the Man United fans watching want to know, will you be the Manchester United manager next season?
I don't have a doubt, but it's of course not up to me, but I am in a project. And when we came, we were absolutely on a low. We performed, we improved. The squad last season, we were in 2 finals, we won the Carabao Cup, we were 3rd in the league. This season, it's a mess, it's true. But the reasons are there. But in the end, we won a next trophy. And underneath, you see the team is developing. Underneath, you see players developing. You mentioned the young players, but also Bruno Fernandes performing brilliant. Diogo Dalot, for instance. Scott McTominay scored 10 goals. Andre Onana, after a difficult start, came. You see also a player like Højlund growing, improving. yeah, there is a high potential, but it needs time.
Absolutely. Go and celebrate with your team. Thank you very much indeed. Congratulations. I'll take that off you. Thank you very much indeed, Eric Ten Hag. Well, Roy, you heard what he said. He wants to stay, Eric. Of course he does.
Yeah.
Time will tell. We know what football's like. Louis van Gaal was in this situation 8 years ago.
That's true. But that'll take care of itself over the next few days, whatever the ownership would think. Priority for the manager today and the players to win the cup for Man United. They've done it. Cross that bridge when you get to it.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to say as well, in respects of everybody gets injuries and what they're doing, but they've been injury hit. He's had to do a lot. You can hear him going through what he's been through. And that
he knew the list, didn't he? And I don't blame him for that.
And that must be difficult in itself. But it's not an excuse. He tried to get on with it, and we can see with the season that Man United had and where they finished. For them to finish with this FA Cup, it's an unbelievable ending for the season.
I know we haven't talked about City much. They're still champions of England. They're still the team to beat. They're still the team to beat in Europe, probably.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, a disappointing end to the season. Whenever you lose, like Roy said, when you come to Wembley, it's only enjoyable if you win. They haven't won today, and I'm sure they'll look back on the season and realise what they've achieved in regards to the 4 titles in a row. So, yeah, there's still a lot of positives from a City point of view.
And the manager's been very feisty there. I like to see that. Maybe we need to see a bit more of that when you look over the season. No, he's alive. He was aggressive during the week with his answers and his media stuff. So I like that. I like the manager show a bit of fight, and obviously the 2 lads have upset him there. But it's good. You need to see that other side of his personality, because that's been thrown at him a little bit. His personality, his body language on the sideline. It's nice to show
I think he showed a lot of personality there. You know, he fired back, didn't he?
Absolutely.
I want to stay. He said what it is.